And we're just about to get underway, and it's an outstanding day and an outstanding crowd, Ryan.
Yeah, not a bad kickoff there as they get it back to the 8-yard line. And a big hit, a fumble.
Fumble! And just recovered by Alberta and ends up in the, not only in the red zone, but just for Alberta.
No, as you see here on the replay, a big hit, and the ball just lands right in the arms of Tyshawn Blackburn of Team.
Less than a minute into the gold medal game, and it doesn't look like he is going to return. We'll put him under the label of doubtful. Anton Amandrud in the gun, hands off to Peterson, and he has lots of real estate. And just like that, Alberta up 6-0 with the touchdown.
A great start for Team Alberta.
And that was asking a lot of Tanner Ryber, who is 6 foot 157. That's giving up nearly 40 pounds to the 5'10", 195-pound Brooks. High school native Matthew Peterson. And just like that, it is 7-0 for Alberta. They could
got a 6-yard carry on that one.
Isaac Birdsell Tyndale is 5'10", 207 pounds out of Miller in Regina. And they'll give it to the big man one more time. And he will have just enough for a first down.
You got to be able to stand up in the middle of that defense and make a stop.
Cater in the gun with Birdsell Tyndale out in the flats. And Cater going deep. And it is caught! Through the, what an outstanding answer by the Saskatchewan offense.
Yeah, just a huge pass. Nash with about 4 potential picks, 2 actual in the semifinal, stuck his hand out, but just getting in behind him on the offense, Mason Novick, who potentially, if the convert is good.
Saskatchewan staking their claim, letting Alberta know they are not going anywhere without a fight, and we have a tie game at 7, 8:18 left in this first quarter. Hume, and that was a fantastic play by the DB. Brandon Janata? I think it was Ethan Jaster.
Well, both.
Here's the replay.
Makes the nice stop in the end zone. And as a result, it'll be Gastini kicking the field goal here. Gastini became the kicker after the first game. There we go. The signal comes in. A good field goal there.
5'11", 200 pounds out of Huntington Hills. Red Deer. Keegan Cater has Birdsell Tyndale in the backfield. Cater goes deep, finds Stedman, and Stedman on his feet, still on his feet, inside the 10, down just at the 6-yard line.
But nevertheless, a huge passing play has Saskatchewan on the 6.
Handoff to Birdsell Tisdale. Oh, just football. That's what that is.
Yeah, it's some
contact.
Smash mouth Birdsell Tyndale.
And Saskatchewan clearly in business. First down, 3 to go for the touchdown. Second down, that's what I thought it was. They changed the clock. Thank you very much. In at quarterback is Horning. Horning puts it up there, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Team Alberta.
Interception in the end zone again, deflected into the air and picked off. What a play.
14 to go in this first half. Amandrud in the gun. Peterson in the backfield. And that's a throw to the far side, wide side, and that was easily picked off by
Yeah, not the best throw from Amundrud there. It came out slow, which allowed Ethan Jaster to pick that one off in front of that.
So Team Alberta dodged a bullet with a huge interception in the end zone to give their offense the ball back, but they gave it right back as another great play by Saskatchewan defense. Ethan Jaster had an interception of his own, and it looks like if things go as normal, Stedman for the field goal, and that looks good. Means it was a 15-yard gain and then a 15-yard penalty. Saskatchewan is right back to where they started on that second down, except now it's 3rd and 17, and they will punt the ball away with 3:20 to go here in the half. Mayala fields the ball. And he sees he has some room coming out the sideline, cross field, 45, stutter step 50, and he will come down at the 54-yard line to play here in this first half. Tied at 10, 2nd and 10 for Alberta on the 44. Amundrud in the gun. Oh, Hume, but now for the end zone. But Jackson Hume had his hands on the ball. Here it is. Robertson picks it up and just scampers down the sideline with the end zone in his sights. But he gets 3rd and 4, and it looks like Alberta will take the points. 1:22 to go in the first half. And this will be a short 10-yard kick, but nothing is automatic except Gastini on this play.
Yeah, Gastini's been automatic throughout this tournament so far. A couple games here in the tournament, but they had gone to Birdsell Tyndale for a lot here in the first half, maybe trying to take advantage of his size.
Wide open down the field is Poisson, and he will walk into the end zone.
And there was no one around Kieran Poisson as he gets in and scores the touchdown. So a very quick answer from Team Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan offense
stride as well, and was able to just very quickly turn that into a touchdown.
And just like that, it's
as you do have a 4-point lead headed into the half.
Keegan Cater, and he just hands it off. And he has a man who got it all the way down to the 40. That's Frank Riker, or Riker Frank, excuse me. And that is the half. And Saskatchewan comes out punching as they have a 17-13 lead over the Quebec won the last 6 out of 7 gold medal games in the Football Canada Cup. They beat Saskatchewan the last 2 years. This is the 3rd straight year Saskatchewan is in the gold medal game. They want to make sure 3 is a charm. Alberta, the host team, even though they are the guests, well, they want to win in front of their friends and family and prove that they are the football province of not just the prairies, but the nation. And ready to kick off is Team Saskatchewan. Kieran Poisson, I believe, with the heavy boot. Mayala takes it at the 14, and he surveys as he scampers up, and he finds a hole. Mayala down the sideline, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, Mayala, touchdown Alberta. You take
Mayala comes out and Adley puts up a touchdown. A great return here as you see him cut towards the middle and juke through the pile and nobody was able to catch number 88, as now the convert is good and make it a 3-point Alberta lead to start the second half.
Just to give you an idea of the speed of Mayala, we've seen Keegan Cater.
If they go for the field goal here, or if they punt, again, it looks like they're going to punt it here, so not trying to tie the game up with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And you know Alberta will be on alert for the possible fake. Adjo fields the ball. Now, Adjo
out to about the 12-yard line too, so a little bit of breathing room here from the goal line.
So the Alberta offense still looking for a long drive. Amandrew goes deep and he finds number 87. Lucas Robertson still going. 30, 20, 10. Lucas Robertson will not be caught. No nylon on the field. Alberta with the big play again. Now 26-17 with the convert yet to come.
Make it a 98-yard touchdown for Lucas Robertson as he goes. Alberta with the 26-17 lead.
As Gastini does not make the extra point, low projectile kick, and it was blocked.
Yeah, good hustle.
Saskatchewan on their own 35-yard line, second down and 6. Riker Frank in the backfield with Cater. Cater goes deep, and he finds his man again. Poisson again. Touchdown again. Saskatchewan back in business.
What a throw, what a catch that.
Stedman for the extra point, and it is good. So not only does Saskatchewan get back on the board, but they are 2 points behind Alberta.
What a play to keep it off the board, and a big kick. Trying to get it here. We'll see if it goes through the back of the end zone. It does.
So it goes through the back of the end zone. Adjo allows it. So, but they do give the point. So
yes.
Are they supposed to give the point on the kickoff or not?
I had thought if it rolled through the back of the end zone, it wasn't a point, but I will leave the officials to know the rules better than I do.
5, Amandrew takes the snap, and he finds Peterson in the flat, and lots of room for Peterson. You know he's not going to shy away from contact as he pulls a Nick Lewis.
From the Canada Cup, in attendance last night at McMahon Stadium to watch the highlight reel, and you know that young man learned a move or two as he goes over and picks up an extra 7 yards. Ends up with just the single yard.
Keegan Cater in the gun. A throwing down, and Cater goes long for Poisson again, and there you have pass interference. Or I believe that was Stedman.
Yeah, it was.
That may have been Emmett Stedman. Here's the replay.
As we see the ball coming in there, you can see
breathing
already.
room here in the fourth quarter of this gold medal game. Anton Amandrew in the gun. Peterson in the backfield. Adjo looking to throw. And he has Jackson. Huge
distance that ball traveled is remarkable for a receiver to be throwing the ball. He leaned back and hurled it downfield and across the field as well. That ball went a ways and just on the other side of it.
So 2nd and 10. And Amandrew wrapped up. So a huge defensive stand by Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it looked like number 47, Reese Cack, got there first and was able to put his mitts on Amandrew and force the 2-and-out. Sheldon McNabb, who keeps it at the 39-yard line. And again, if you're Team Alberta, you need a stop right here, right where it is on the field, in order to keep your chances at retaining this 1-point lead alive.
2nd and 10. And he has a man wide open.
One who just got in behind the Alberta defense. A zone defense there, and he gets in behind the zone. And again, in that chase position, number 33, Isaiah Erskine, on your screen as well, having a tough day at the ballpark here. But now the big man in the backfield for Team Saskatchewan as Isaiah Birdsell-Tyndale checks in.
Alberta trying to limit Saskatchewan to 3 now. And that's not going to happen with Birdsell-Tyndale rumbling over the goal line. Team Alberta with 5:25 to go.
Yeah, a huge play there to get into the end zone. And we'll see what Saskatchewan elects. Head coach of the Alberta squad.
And we got to hand it to the Saskatchewan offense. They've been doing it every which way, on the ground with Birdsell-Tyndale, in the air with Keegan Cater having just an outstanding day, and his receivers making phenomenal catches as well. Kieran Poisson must be at the head of that pack right now.
Yeah, Poisson well over 150 yards for the day. 2 touchdowns.
Saskatchewan going for the 2-point conversion to make it a full 7-point lead. And that ball is tipped at the line.
A touchdown wins it for you. They did have a convert blocked earlier, and as you mentioned, that ball tipped at the line. Just falls short of the receiver. There's still 2 or 3 drives potentially left in this game, but at the same time, you know, if you see your opportunity, you're going to take it, and Mayala might find an opportunity right here.
Mayala crosses the 30-yard line before getting wrapped up in the...
Saskatchewan fans want a penalty there, as there was a, I imagine a big run up the middle here coming for Peterson.
And your favorite shotgun formation in a short yardage situation.
Never understand that, as you find yourself needing 6 yards to get 1.5, but Peterson gets 10 yards to get 4.
So or under the center anymore, anywhere in football. So Amundrud back in the gun, fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Peterson out of the backfield, extra protection. Amundrud puts the ball in the air, and he finds his man. Number 87, as we've said
there
before.
In the 87, as he puts his mitts on the ball, sheds the first tackle, gets a couple yards, and makes it a 1st down in Team Saskatchewan territory. There's the 3-minute warning with a 5-point deficit. Team Alberta trying to put the finishing touches on this game.
Amundrud takes the snap, hands it off to Peterson, and he has some daylight. But it quickly closes.
Here defensively to allow the run game to really get going.
2:30 to go in this gold medal game, 2nd and long. Amundrud takes a huge sack, and that is the one thing they could not do on 2nd and long. What play could they have in the playbook for a 3rd and forever?
Well, a punt, I think, is going to be the answer here, as it is 3rd and 21.
Alberta defense, Gastini to punt. And it's a good one, fielded by Stedman. And he is brought down quickly at the 24-yard line.
A flag on the play as well. A big defensive series here, Jermaine, as they try and shut them down and get a quick 2-and-out.
1:59 to go here in the gold medal game. 31-26 Saskatchewan, and that's a handoff to Riker Frank, especially with the success Cater has had hitting his receivers downfield.
I think, well, I mean, they don't have a guy in the backfield.
Empty backfield. It's a quarterback draw. And it is a huge gain.
first
Huge.
down that may get Saskatchewan ever closer to that championship that has been so elusive for them the last couple of years as Keegan Cater gets on their own 15-yard line. So a big run from the Saskatchewan quarterback.
Back to Riker Frank.
Discussion's got to be had on that sideline, how conservative you're going to be. They do keep Reuben Frank in the formation, just the one back in the backfield here.
Play action. And Cater brings it down again. Alberta, no answer for the rushing quarterback that is Keegan Cater. Much more as he just crosses midfield with 1:18 to go in this game.
Yeah, at this point now it's going to be about holding on to the ball if you're Saskatchewan. I can't imagine. Yeah, right now, as you mentioned, short time on the clock, short down and distance, and they got across the line of scrimmage for another first down. And now you can kneel the ball and call it a day. Saskatchewan will be the Canada Cup champions, the gold medal winners.
Heartbreak this team has felt over the last couple of years, could not get over the hump, making the gold medal game 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, Quebec comes from behind to beat Saskatchewan for a third time. And the third time is a charm.
On the sideline, the Gatorade bath awaiting the coach. Players hiding behind him.
And there it is, Saskatchewan, your Football Canada Cup champions. The battle of the prairies goes to Team Saskatchewan, and heartbreak for Team Alberta.